Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and today I am bringing you a 1 vs 1 in Total War Warhammer 2. And this is the first time that I'm going to be featuring the Lizardmen on my channel. And you can see I've got Kroq-Gar here as my general, ready to lead his men to hopefully a victory. But let's take a look at the army compositions real quick, and then we'll get the battle underway. So first off, obviously, I have Kroq-Gar here. He just looks amazing. He's got a ton of this like golden armor on. And then I've got 4 units. Let's turn on the HUD here. 4 units of these skint cohorts, so they're very, very cheap. I'm going up against the High Elves, so I brought these on purpose to kind of take all of the arrow fire, just soak it all up to protect my more expensive units. And then I have 4 units of the Saurus warriors with shields. These guys also looking pretty sweet. I love how they're all like dinosaurs. That's really, really cool. And they got these like massive kind of axe things, but it almost looks like a club, kind of. And then way over here, so I've got 4 units of them, sorry, 2 on either flank. And then way over here, I've got my feral STEGADON. So he's in the bushes, moving forwards. My main reason is because A, I want him hidden until the end of the battle, where I can get some good, surprising charges off. And this guy basically is an ancient tank. And the other reason it is because he's a safe bet to put into the trees to make sure that there is nothing that will be flanking around my warriors. And then over here as well, I've got 2 units of Kroq-Gars, so hopefully these guys are going to do very well for me. So they're basically like a crocodile unit, and they just look amazing. 2-handed warhammers, very, very elite and ready for battle. So I've got 2 of them. And then I've got some Vanguard troops over here. So I've got 3 units of these skink skirmishers, so they're a blowpipe. Blowpipe ranged infantry, I guess you would call it. But again, very, very cheap. I don't really need anything spectacular, just something to annoy the enemy with. So I've got 3 units of them. And then way over here, I've got 3 units of, what are these called? TYRION riders. Yeah, so they're basically just riders on, I don't think these are called pterodons, though. What are these called? Anyways, it'll probably come to me, but yeah, they are also have Vanguard deployment, and they are moving on the opposite flank. So taking a look at the High Elves, he does have 1 unit of Dragon Princes here, so they look very, very sweet. Let's get a zoom in of them here. So yeah, definitely ready for battle. These guys look amazing. If I zoom out a bit, they've got these really nice lances. It's really hard to see there. If I can get a shot. Oh, and they just disappear. Okay, well, yeah, they're a good Lancer cavalry. And then in the front, looks like he's got some of these Lothorn Sea Guards, so they're a pretty nice archer force. I think they have less range than most of the other archers, though. And then he's got a couple units of just standard archers. And then he has some spearmen. We saw them showcased in my last battle. So I think he's got 1 on either flank. And then he has 2 units of the White Lions of Christ. So they just look amazing. They've got the White Lion pelts over top of their armor. And they got these nice battle axes as well. And then I think he has 2 units of Phoenix Guard, which again, my favorite looking unit. These guys just look amazing. I love the elvish lettering as well on the halberds. Very nice. And he's got an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. And we've got TYRION as the general. So let's get the battle started, put it on play. So yeah, right away you can see that they are really firing into my skink cohort. But again, that's kind of what I wanted anyways. Let's go ahead and jump into this unit. So as we're running forwards, we're really getting hit hard by that Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower and the archers as well. But again, they're doing their job, which is what I wanted them to do, just to soak up all of that enemy archer fire and protect my more expensive units. You can see the Pterodon. Oh my goodness! Lots of camera shake there. Going into TYRION here. You can see the Pterodon riders moving forwards as well. about to annoy the enemy. So let's go ahead and jump out of here a bit. And you can see that my my skink skirmishers with blowpipes are firing into the back of this Phoenix Guard. I really didn't want them to be engaged into melee, and look at that. He's taken the bait, and he's pulled his Phoenix Guard out and is going after my skirmishers. So that's good, keeping that very expensive infantry out of the fight for longer. If we take a look at my Kroq-Gars, they are just destroying these white lions here. Oh, and every time they roar, they have this like feral breath that gets kind of spewed onto the white lions. So that battle is going well. And then over here, we're kind of destroying these spearman units. They're just cheap spears. They can't really hold back these elite shielded warriors. And then if I turn on the HUD over here, where's my STEGADON? There you are. Yeah, so he is actually going on a rampage against these dragon princes. He's getting cut down quite a bit, though. I was quite surprised to see how well these dragon princes were actually doing against him. I think he is out of control right now in the trees, but they're going to pull out of that engagement, so that actually effectively does save my STEGADON from a certain death. Let's jump into these glorious knights of the high realm. So it looks like they're going to get a pretty decent charge on the sides of my shielded warriors. Let's get this charge here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, very, very good charge by the dragon princes. The spears are breaking, but that will probably break my Saurus warriors as well. And did you see that flame from TYRION? Wow. I think that was one of his abilities. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this on slow motion so we can see what's going on. So I have broken the infantry over on this flank. Again, I'm kind of keeping this Phoenix Guard busy and at bay, and at the same time, they're losing quite a bit of troops to these blowpipes. So I probably would have just tried to ignore the skirmishers with this more expensive unit, or sent the spears after them. Yeah, the white lions of Kroq, they were just destroyed. However, their archers are doing quite well. As you can see, they were firing on my pterodons, and they broke all 3 units of them. So they are off the battlefield for good. How else are we doing on other areas of the battle? Basically, the thing I'm focusing on the most is TYRION. And you can see that he's really weakening Kroq-Gar here, which is not the best situation for me. But Kroq-Gar is just going to town over here. Oh. Looks like he is engaged with some of the Phoenix Guard as well. But I'm flanking around with some of my... What are these called again? Oh, the skint cohort. Yeah, so they're still in this battle, which is pretty amazing. But I got my Saurus warriors with shields coming to aid Kroq-Gar in this endeavor against the High Elves as well. You can see just knocking a ton of them to the floor. But we've got TYRION with his flaming sword, you know, rallying his forces. And he is pretty overpowered. I do say I've battled him quite a few times, and it's really hard to take down his hit points. Yeah, if we, you can already see that some of my skink cohort is breaking. If we put this to play here. Oh, nice. My Kroq-Gar is coming in as well. Good charge. Oh my goodness. These guys are just beasts. I could stay here all day just watching the Kroq-Gars fight. I think I'm sending my skink cohort to deal with that eagle bolt thrower, eagle claw bolt thrower. Yes, just wrecks, trying to wreck this Phoenix Guard, but it actually looks like the Kroq-Gars are breaking once again. And yeah, Kroq-Gar is kind of left all on his own over here. But yes, here comes my STEGADON again. My feral STEGADON. Let's watch him fight a little bit here. I wish he was fighting against some infantry instead of the cav, but... Oh, nice. I think this STEGADON is probably my favorite unit for the Lizardmen. Did he break that cav, or are they just pulling out? I think they're just pulling out to attack some of my Saurus warriors here. But the balance of power, it's still pretty even. I have 970 men. The High Elves have 450 left. But the caliber of my men is much less that of the High Elves. But we are finally breaking these Dragon Princes, which is excellent. They are off the battlefield for now. And I just need to get this feral STEGADON over here and against TYRION. Because, yes, there we go. TYRION has actually broken Kroq-Gar, along with his other infantry. So it's not looking too good, but yes, look at this Phoenix Guard. If you are persistent with your pipe blowers, even the best infantry won't be able to hold up against it. They are much less than half health to these blowpipes. So keeping a very expensive unit out of the battle. And yes, here comes my STEGADON. Going up against TYRION himself. Will TYRION emerge as the Beast Slayer? We got the Kroq-Gars as well, just knocking him down. We have the feral STEGADON coming through as well. I can't even zoom in on that. My goodness. He is still at half health, but his morale is dropping quite a bit. Oh, well, whose morale could stay against the might of the STEGADON? Luckily, my Kroq-Gars are there as well. They are heavy hitters. How's this Phoenix Guard doing against my Saurus warriors? Oh my goodness! Did you guys see that dinosaur fly? He flew so far. There we go. There's some more even. Oh, it's because they were being charged. Yes, the Dragon Princes have returned. There we go, TYRION. He is starting to waver, which is excellent for us. If we can break him, then we will win this battle. And there he goes. Excellent, excellent. And there is the Pyrrhic victory. So very, very close battle, but a victory nonetheless. So let's take a look at my kills. So even this really cheap skin cohort, like, they did their job. They got some decent kills. They held right till the end of the battle. And then these Saurus warriors are doing pretty solidly. And then the skink skirmishers, not getting too many kills, but again, that was all on Phoenix Guards, so not too bad there. My Kroq-Gar is doing excellent. And my feral STEGADON could have done better, but he was mostly fighting cav. And then I've got my Pterodon riders as well. They did pretty decent. Looking at Tyrion's force. Sorry, this was Commander Worf playing, so thanks very much for joining. But TYRION obviously doing excellent there. His White Lion surprisingly did well. I thought that they got pretty effectively wrecked, but... And then the Phoenix Guard, this unit doing okay, but this unit was just kept out of the battle for far too long. His Archer is doing pretty good. His Dragon Prince is not doing too bad, and his Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower doing well. I tried to get that with my Pterodon Riders early on, but his Archers just just destroyed my Pterodon Riders. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this battle. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content in the future, and I will see you in the next one.